Finally, it's time to ride the RTR 310. We have already done a walk around review, the link will be right over here. And if you have already watched it, why are we waiting? Let's get down to business because I am waiting to ride the RTR 310. Are you? This motorcycle is as aggressive as it gets, whether it be in terms of styling or the seating. I don't have a doubt that it really stands out from the crowd. TVS has done a complete makeover of the RR310 to derive this street fighter. It has rear set foot pegs and wide handlebar to give aggressive posture. Now there is no denying the fact that this RTR 310 shares the engine with the RR310. The 312cc 4-valve liquid cooled engine, but the character is completely different. In fact, this one generates a PS and a half more power and almost 1.5 Newton meters more torque. Because of its minimalistic design, it weighs less, hence RTR 310's fuel efficiency is better. Its power to weight ratio is also better and its cost is less because of no fairing. Although that last point does introduce a lot of air drag, so like they say, you can't have it all. But I say, you can have the most of it. Today we are stuck with the urban and rain mode because this test ride motorcycle has not yet done 1000 kilometers and hence the other modes are logged. So let us know in the comment section if you want us to do another ride review with this bike once all the modes are unlocked. Having said that, we are stuck at 27 PS of maximum power and 27 Newton meters of peak torque. But I can still tell you that the low end is very punchy. The mid is almost linear because of the riding mode. However, I can feel there is a delay in response from the motor despite the fact that it has throttle by wire. In fact, sometimes the tacho climbs and gets stuck at higher RPM before coming down, even after engaging the clutch, which feels very strange. The power and the torque doesn't feel limited for city usage and it can do some good numbers on the speedo despite the limitation. The vibrations also start to creep in beyond 6500 RPM, which is not much of an issue and definitely not a deal breaker. The 310 is the only engine from TVS that comes mated with a 6-speed unit. It's slick and precise, which also gets a slipper clutch and comes in really handy for aggressive shifts. The bike comes equipped with GTT, which is glide through technology, making it a breeze to conquer bumper to bumper traffic. So you can easily crawl without giving any throttle input and just using one hand. The braking setup is decent. It gets dual channel ABS, which is controlled by the riding modes. And that is why I call it decent, because it is way too intrusive. So intrusive that I do not want to even try the rain mode. I wish I could switch to the supermoto or the sports mode, but well, the brakes do a good job in bringing this motorcycle to a halt. The front one has a good bite, on the other hand the rear one is really spongy. I feel it would have been great if TVS would have given an option to switch between ABS just like KTM's instead of making it a ride mode altogether. As part of the suspension setup, you get the upside down forks in the front, which are on a stiffer side and provide good feedback. The rear one is slightly soft, which helps in ironing out the bumps, even at relatively higher speeds. The combo is good and it makes the bike more controllable and maneuverable. Not to mention, the Michelins do a tremendous job. I think this is where the controversy starts for this motorcycle. The suspensions are not adjustable. You might ask, why not adjustable? Because the RTR 200 has adjustable forks. Well, TVS did it to reduce the cost of the motorcycle and you need to buy their dynamic kits to add the features. So ultimately, if I want to make this motorcycle as feature packed as the Duke 390, I would have to spend almost equivalent amount, but I'll still remain behind because of the smaller engine. Well, this is a street fighter. It does fight well on the streets. I really like its design language and the way it looks and feels on the street. And you can also have it at an ex-showroom price of 2,65,000. That is obviously excluding the dynamic kits. If you want more performance, Duke 390 video will be right over here. Go check it out. We'll meet you in the next video. Till that time, don't go away. Hit that subscribe button, ring that bell and follow us on Instagram. Bye bye.